Welcome back to this week's edition of
EGLZ News.
Let's start the week off good with this week's inspirational quote.
This week's inspirational quote. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. That's all for this week's inspirational quote.
Thanks, Naomi and Grayson.
I wonder what this week's special is.
Let's go see with Eli and Yoel.
Welcome back to this week's special by Eli and Yoel. We are interviewing Officer Cox.
Officer Cox, why did you want to become an officer?
I just always had the passion for helping other people, and I seen my grandpa do it. He worked for the Fairfield County Sheriff's Office for years. My mom was a cop, so just kind of in the bloodline.
How old were you when you decided to become a cop?
I was still in high school. When I wanted to become a cop, so I kind of already knew it early.
What do you like about being a cop?
I like a lot of things. Just helping other people, that's just the best joy when you can go home knowing you helped somebody for the day.
So how long have you been a cop?
This year in February made 9 years I've been a cop.
What did you do before becoming a cop?
Before I worked straight out of high school, I went to go work for TDC, which is like a prison. You know, it holds people, so it's kind of about the same thing, and that's where I started out first, at the prison.
That is all. Have a great week.
Thanks, guys.
Now let's start this week's Week at a Glance.
Welcome to this week's Week at a Glance. This week's weather has been freezing cold, with a low of 19 and a high of 34, but it felt like 4 degrees. That's all. Have a great week.
Hey Heath, do you know who has a birthday this week?
No, I don't. Maybe Hudson does what this week's birthday is.
This week's birthdays, February 24th through March 2nd. 8th grade, Ryan Piles, February 26th. Joel Hernandez, March 1st.
I think there's a track meet on Monday.
Me too. Let's see with the sports recap with Kenna.